Hey, so what's up, 6 YouTube viewers? It is actually January 1st, 2016 right now. Like 2, I don't know, 2:20-ish a.m. January 1st. Yes. So, I haven't recorded a video in a few days because I actually was too busy beating Dead Space 3 and its DLC. Finally, after 2 years. So I decided to go back in time a little bit. If you can't tell already, I am drunk. I came back from a New Year's Eve Eve party, like, I don't know, like 45 minutes ago. So I'm drunk, or if you don't want to accept that term, I'm like super close to drunk. We'll put this out there beforehand. I may be turning 30 on this Monday, the 4th, but I stopped drinking like quite a while ago because okay, so when I say I quit drinking, I mean for reals. I don't drink liquor. I don't drink entire bottles of liquor for the sake of getting drunk and feels anymore. Okay, so I'm fucking 30 now. I had like a cup of Jack Daniel's whiskey, honey whiskey, and then I had a Bloody Mary, and I had a what do you call it? Patron. Holy fuck! And a Patron and Coke. Why am I still shooting? What the f? Okay. I had a Patron and Coke, and then like maybe 7 beers on top of that. So whatever. I'm, if I was a teenage girl, I'd be just totally wasted. For a 30-year-old dude, I'm about, unless you judge it by being able to walk into a fucking ramp, I'm about, I would say, 68% wasted. I did take 2 beers with me from Le Party. I drank 1. So this is literally, this beer right here that I'm about to open is the last alcohol that I have for who knows how long until I buy alcohol. So on that note, let's go ahead and do this. That is my last beer. So before I get into this chapter that I hate...
Good, you made it inside. Listen, I just found the munitions log for the Valor. I don't think their presence here is a coincidence. They're not on reconnaissance and they're not on patrol. This ship is prepped for war. They're on a seek and destroy mission. Do you hear me?
Seek and destroy.
No signal from Hammond's rig. Find the Singularity Core and get the hell out of there.
Okay. So yeah, they said some things. So here's the deal. I was complaining before about how my controller was running out of batteries. So I'll tell you the story. back in the day, like 2010, I needed a controller to play console bullshit games on PC because I refused to pay full price for an Xbox 360 controller, which at the time was literally like $60, including the wireless receiver. So what I did was, one day I was fucking around with my roommate. We went to Best Buy, and he bought like a laptop or something, a gaming laptop. I don't know, some bullshit expense that was over $100. Needless to say, and so I kind of fucked around, and I was like, I don't have any money, I can't afford to, and so I happened upon the peripheral section, which is like the bullshit, horrible. We put 3 items here, rack on like one shelf in Best Buy, off to the left of the actual computer components. So I saw this Logitech controller, and I'm like, oh yeah, that looks pretty cool. It's only like $40. I'll buy it. So, excuse me. Sorry. I bought this like $40 Logitech controller. So it's a wired controller. It's not wireless. It has no ability whatsoever to be wireless. Compared to the 360 controller, which is only wireless. And then, if you happen to own a bullshit Xbox 360 to PC USB cable.
Highly radioactive, and the Valor's airlock has sealed itself. You're going to have to throw those into space before you can get into the ship.
Then it would work, but the thing is, you had to literally buy a separate controller for PC, even though it was 100% the exact same fucking thing. And I've tested this. I'm not just fucking spewing shit here, because I have 2 360 controllers that I bought for my 360. I've tried them on PC, and they simply don't work. So I have this PC controller that's 4 Xbox 360 controllers, if you include the one that came with the console. I have this 360 controller that I bought specifically for Windows. I've tried the rechargeable battery packs that I have from console, and even though they're completely full, if you plug them into the battery thingamajig on the controller and then try to turn them on, they don't work. They simply do not work. It's like, hey, yeah, we know this battery pack has power, but fuck you. You're gonna fucking buy AA batteries, and you're gonna fucking pay $12 for like 8 of them. Good luck, douche nozzle. So, on that note, I am using the wired controller. I used this wireless controller to finish the last 11 chapters of Dead Space 3 in the past 2 days, as well as the Awakened DLC. So I'm used to it. Okay, so I'm sorry, but let's take a step back for 1 second. The Logitech controller I'm using is the F310. It's shaped like a DualShock 2, not like an Xbox 360 controller. So while the face buttons, the X, Y, B, A, may be exactly the same, the what do you call this? The joysticks are in the DualShock 2, DualShock 1, DualShock 3 location, as is the D-pad. On top of that, the actual controls for Dead Space 3 are completely different. Like in Dead Space 3, X is reload, but as you just saw here a second ago, X on Deep Space, Dead Space, what's this game called? Dead Space 1 is stasis. B is kinesis, which is actually the same on Dead Space 3 when you're aiming. Otherwise, B is quick heal. Y is actually, I don't even know what it just did. Y is actually stasis on Dead Space 3. So I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing right now. Like, I gotta get used to Dead Space 1 controls again. And this really is not the chapter to do it. Because, like, literally the hardest challenges in the entire game are in front of me. And that's not even including this god-awful fucking useless joke of a waypoint system that tells me nothing. You should be a stasis recharge. You aren't. So the Valor already crashed into the ship. Why am I fucking around here? Yeah, like I said in the last video, I don't like this chapter, and you're gonna find out why if this video even lasts 30 fucking minutes. Because I am literally gonna die at least like 6 times. How do I reload? I can't reload because I don't have ammo? Fuck me. Oh my gosh. Speaking of, these green fuck balls up here are the exact same green balls in Dead Space 3 that you use to power the famous shit reactor. Hey look, here comes some lurkers and some scorpion motherfuckers. Hey, here's one right now. I'm sorry, but you know, like after playing Dead Space 3, I can't take literally anything that happens in this game seriously. And that is, you know, I try to save that for a commentary on Dead Space 3. I really do. But this game is just like a fucking joke. Like, once you play 3... See, like, he's dead already. I didn't do shit. I used 1 plasma energy. And that's probably how you're supposed to play the game, but... Give me a fucking break. You know what, I'm gonna do a, let's play of Dead Space 3. And what the fuck? What the shit? I'll do it, I'll make specific commentary, when it comes to that point, about those games. Really? Hey bros. I'm totally missing right now. I just fired like 40 useless shots. And I'm out of ammo. Sog Force God. Do it. Do it or I will kill you again. Yeah, so yeah. After playing DS3, it's extremely hard to take this game seriously. Like, I mean, Dead Space 3 is an extremely poor insertion point for this franchise, which you would fucking obviously expect if you had any common sense whatsoever, right? I mean, you don't fucking start a franchise from the end, do you? You don't be like, hey, I hear Star Wars is cool. I'm gonna watch Return of the Jedi first. Like, no, you don't fucking do that because it's just ridiculous. By the way, I'm probably gonna cut this video short because it is like 2:40 in the morning. Even though I'm not sick of playing the game yet, I would kind of like to be respectful. We haven't gotten to the bad part in the chapter anyway. That's better saved for a time when I'm sober. What the fuck is this waypoint telling me to do? Bro. There you go, Isaac. Hey, come back over here. You know, honestly, I know what happens in this chapter, and I just honestly don't even remember. He was telling me to go back and forth. What is this? These plasma cores have some kind of relevance, but I don't see a crash to Valor anywhere. So yeah, I'm just gonna go. What the fuck? Why am I controller vibrate? Yeah, so, right, bro, I'm pressing the wrong button. Clear radioactive material. The fuck are you talking about?
Radioactive material removed.
Right. Yeah, this is usually the point where where I quit the game. What just happened? Hey, you're screwing me over, radioactive material. What? See, I'm confusing this with Dead Space 3 because in Dead Space 3 you start out with literally 4 minutes of air without even upgrading it. And now I'm just wandering around like, oh, I have like fucking infinite air. You can't kill me. Get that shit out of the ship. Right. After I do this, then I have to go to the Valor. And that, my friends, is where I'll be cutting this fucking shit off because it's fucking gonna be 3 in the morning. And I have no interest whatsoever in doing the worst part of the game at 3 in the fucking morning. I am talking to you, plasma shit. There you go. Now come over here. Yeah, I see. Where's the giant hole? What the fuck just happened? Fuck me. Okay, there it is. Got 30 seconds of oxygen. Bro. What the fuck? Yeah, like, it's just so hard to go from Dead Space 3 to Dead Space 1. Like, Dead Space 3 is such a fucking action shooter. It's... Oh my god, like... Okay, you know what? You can wait. Okay, so... where did it go? I mean, like, literally, the fucking end of Awakened is, like, quite literally the same thing. You have to grab some plasma shit cores, you know, from a thing that dispenses them.
Radioactive material removed.
And then throw them into a thing that you slow with stasis, and then the whole fucking ship explodes. And then you know, you jetpack your way to the bridge, and then go to FTL without exploding magically. Bro, you're killing me. This is ridiculous. I can't believe this takes so long. Get the fucking oxygen, bro. Okay, so I'm gonna go up here. You're really telling me I can't jump here? So that's another thing that's unfortunately 150 times better in the in Dead Space 3 at least.
Radioactive material removed.
The actual process of ZRZ travel, like I've said so many times before in this Let's Play, is so much fucking better in Dead Space 3 than even the first two games. Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, and that's sad because Dead Space 3 is 100% an action game. It has nothing to do with survival
Radiation
horror.
hazard clear. Safety lock released.
I really hope this fucking microphone is working too this time, because, you know, if it's not recording my shit, man, it's I'm gonna fucking asphyxiate it, aren't I? Where's the surface, bro? Shit. Turn around, buddy. Turn the fuck around. Fucking be like, that one band. How many times blah 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 blah. Always turn the fuck around. You know that band that sings those songs. I can't remember. Right. So now we have to jump into the giant hull fracture in the Valor. You know that band? They were popular like, fucking, what in the world? Not really, what in the fuck? No, that's not, they don't have a the other name. Ah, shit. Here it is. That band! What the fuck is this? Dude, how could you expect me to get in there when I can't even... What? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. I am legitimately gonna die. You've gotta be fucking shitting me. Not the used,
The part you're looking for will be in the engine room at the back of the ship. I'm reading massive damage, so you may need to find an alternate route to get there.
that motherfucking band. Can't believe I can't remember this. They were like totally popular back in like 2010. You know, he turned left and you turn right. How to save a life? Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend. Blah 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 blah. You stay up with me all night. How to save a life? The Fray, yes, the Fray. That's what they're called. What was my point? I'm sure you don't know, because I don't fucking know.
The infection process is doing something strange.
Shit.
To soldiers. They all have
Well,
built-in
there you go.
defenses in
There's some
body
joke
armor.
singing
The
for you.
infection is
I'm sure you'll
merging the
enjoy that.
stasis unit into their flesh
Because I have no
for some
fucking
reason.
idea what my point even was. And I'm not even that drunk. I haven't even touched this beer that I opened on camera, on mic. Ah! Excuse me. Yeah, so at this point I literally need to listen to the video to figure out what why I even started talking about the fray. That's embarrassing. Kinesis apparently doesn't really go through graded walls. I'm wondering, like, half blindly into this chapter. I really want nothing to do with this, to be honest. It's just I'm too lazy to hit the stop recording button, and I haven't really found a good break point. Fuck me. I hate this shit so much. Yeah, it's not the right solution to the puzzle. You go up here. Yeah. I should probably heal, I guess. How do you play this game? That's not the select button. So, interesting fact about the Logitech F3 tank controller. Like I said, it is a DS2 copy. Here's the fun part. Where the DS2 has a start and select button, this controller has a mode button underneath the start and select button, where the select button would normally be. Meaning, select and start are actually like way up parallel to the Y button and the up dir button on the D-pad. So there's like a fucking just mode button up here above the left control stick. And so like every fucking time you're trying to press select, you end up pressing this stupid mode button. And the fun part is the mode button totally disables the left control stick and turns it into a D-pad. The right stick will work fine, see? But the left stick just turns into a D-pad. So if you hit this button while you're in combat, you are just fucked. Obviously, you may be smart enough to work around it, or you may have quick enough reaction time. What the fuck is this shit? Get out of the way. But if you're not, you are just so boned, it's not even funny. I learned this shit the hard way, like, because I got this controller years ago. So the first game I ever used it on was